Liberate us, liberate us, free the spirit. Ah, 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 destroy, destroy, destroy. No more indoctrination. Break out the prison cells. Return to nothingness. Shining through the darkness. Liberate us. Free the spirit. We can better survive. Liberate us. Liberate us. Free the spirit. The essence of destruction in the end is the true liberation. To return to nothingness and to not recreate this fabrication. You have to realize that that may be a disservice, but know that wanting this fabrication to exist, preserving it, is also disservice to the ones who live day to day in the struggle, in the poverty, in the famine. All it takes is just one evil deed to orchestrate and undo all the good that individuals have done for others in need. This duality cycle is part of this fabrication, of this loop, to keep you grinding and fighting for something, in order to feed into these beings that depend on you to stay feeding into this cycle of this matrix, of this fabrication. So the best thing to do is to sever all cycles, to sever all blood ties, especially of the old covenant. Because these people depend on your willing subjugation, on your willing feeding into this system. For every one person that will probably respect others and to live by their own desires or their own wants, it just takes maybe a couple of people to break that and to not be thoughtful in their decisions and to be inconsiderate. There's going to always be that one person or a couple of people who are going to abuse their power. So the best thing to do is to end the suffering once and for all. To end all the strifes. To break away. That's why most of my music or my art, most of my content leans toward the spirit over the flesh. Even if that means, for some, that means just nothing, that is fine. I also disclose my different thoughts on that, being that it's unawareness back to awareness. But it still all points to the same thing, which is to free yourself from the entrapment. Because believe it or not, the vessel is part of it. These vessels, you temporarily lose them and free, but then you're put in a reincarnation cycle. And that's where liberation comes in, to free us from that reincarnation cycle as well, to sever that cycle, to sever all cycles, and to stay and to not fabricate again. Because as many times as you want to fabricate thinking you're going to create a better world for everyone, here comes opposition to undo what you're having good intentions on. It took over 4,000 plus years to resurface non-canon doctrines or more teachings that involve empowerment and enlightening individuals to find the power within themselves. All because they wanted to use certain teachings to control others rather than to empower them to be their authentic self. So even if with you being your authentic self, there's going to always be a force trying to break your spirit. So, and to try to deter you from the truth, to deter you from saying what's actually the solution. This is the solution. And as much as you want to preserve it, you gotta realize there are individuals who's just seeking for a relief.